Good afternoon, everyone. We are in the webinar with theme Mindset and Bullying. It's a very interesting topic, especially for teenagers, because it's very important for us to have a good mindset and to avoid such a thing, bullying. Now, I'm going to present the first presenter, Ariel, and the second presenter, Fatih, and the third presenter, Zharfan, with the topic or theme, mindset. Question and answer will be occupied or will be presented after the presentation. Please, Ariel.
Wait. Okay.
Next one.
Maaf. Okay.
Okay. People with a growth mindset can achieve a lot from people with a fixed mindset. Why? It's from Carol Dweck, physiologists and mindset researchers. Because people with a growth mindset are not too worried about not looking smart, and most of their energy is used for learning and low prestige and grow. And a grow mindset means appreciating the process. But unfortunately, this is the negative. This is usually misinterpreted to be, well, the important thing is I have made an effort, even though not so. According to Corel Dweck, the growth mindset is still appreciates their results. They still appreciate their products. They still see what their effort will be like it. For example, the business out of people with a growth mindset is not just enough effort, but also a calculate effort to achieve the desired results. Next, characteristics of people with a growth mindset. 1. See failure as an opportunity to learn. 2. Doesn't consider criticism an attack but a means of self-improvement. 3. Likes to do work that is more difficult than what is usually done. 4. See challenges as the opportunities to experiment in finding solutions. 5. Not focus on only on results, but also on the small progress made during the process of achieving results. 6. Can solve problems creatively. With a growth mindset, you can stay motivated when faced with these obstacles. There is research that was conducted with the subject of children, but the results are still relevant for those of us who are teenagers. So there is a group of children who are given an assignment. This task is designed they will fail there anyway, whatever they do. They will fail and pull it when they start to have trouble. Feel that they are starting to have trouble doing the task given to them. Two different ways. There are children who just give up, so they are busy to talking to their friends. There are also children who keep trying their new strategies. Try A's methods, try B's methods, try C's. The second group of children is consistent, and the interesting fact is that the children who gave up first are partly children with high intelligence. Children who are still trying to get results with the difficulty of this test are categorized as children with a growth mindset. Next, what if you fail? When these obstacles finally make you fail, you should still have a growth mindset because these mindsets encourage you to be more resilient to stress in facing failure. There is a study in China that shows that the mindset group has a positive effect on resilience. Resilience is people's ability to get back up again after failure. How to get this growth mindset? First, recognize our weakness. Second, brain plasticity. Third, try to investigate the lives of successful people. Fourth, see challenges as opportunities to improve or learn.
Okay, next, how to your how to change your mind pattern. One, dare to change yourself. Change start from the individual way of thinking. Define value as experience and teacher in life. Get you get used. to work hard, persevere to the end, seek to find uh, seek to find opportunities to fix the values. Change the way of thinking, change mind's life. Break through the limit of thinking. Less think fast, try to make it happen. Uh, factor Factors affects the formation of thought pattern. One, intelligence. Two, physical condition. Three, feelings, uh, attitude and behavior. Work work results, self-image, pride, confident, physical condition and health condition. Poor mindset versus poor mindset and rich mindset. This is not rich people versus poor people. There there are many poor people with a rich mindset. Financial poor due to circumstance. Rich mindset understand that the first goal is to gain gain a surplus of resource, then to use that surplus to accelerate things, acce- accelerate education, accelerate a business, accelerate the next generation. Poor mindset immediately set up surplus as an opportunity for consum- consumption. Poor mindset versus rich mindset. Rich mindset seeks to spend their time, results, and energy on work it continues to pay off long after the effort has been invested. Rich mindset is all about getting a file well spinning, a willing moment, creating system that continue to generate value on their own. Rich mindset understand that is reputation is everything. That the trust and respect is early slowly. Third hard fork a bully effect and the boat can be lost in an instant. Poor mindset believe it can get away with compromising its reputation to make a quick buck. The rich mindset know that the world is unfair and is controlled, quick, humble, and practically. It, 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 it knows that the world owns nothing, that the universe is in the front it to its extent, that the understand of life is suffering and death. Also success is impossible and it has to be played like that. Poor mindset are consumed by the injunction of the world and a waste of time complain about them. It feels like the world owns something and it's waiting to be shared. In growth mindset is a term that has been thrown around a lot when we talk about success, talking about productivity. I can have say that growth mindset is one of the most important factor if, for ex for ex- for example, you really want to get the success of the factors. Other factor, of course, there are like that, but the growth mindset is one of the factor that you can control. I can learn how you can become a growth mindset person, and the growth mindset will continue to make your growth every day, and that is the recap for being successful person. There is not a magic pill, there is not quick way, it just work hard and to be every day. Thank you. Back to moderator.
Well, thank you very much. Such a good presentation from the first and the second and the third speakers. Well, I would like to add a quote from Voltaire. No problem can withstand the assault of sustained thinking, because thinking is one of the most amazing faculties of human intelligence. Yeah, we can deal with a lot of problems with thinking. So thinking, keep thinking, is a growth mindset. Yeah, that is a very good topic that we have today. Now I would like to ask if any of you has questions for the first, the second, or the third presenters. Please kindly write your question on the chat box, or maybe you can turn on the microphone and speak for yourself. Please. Is there any question? Well, while waiting for the questions, maybe the participants here has any comments or some things to add to the presentation.
Miss, aku nanya,
Okay, please.
how to change your mind pattern?
Well, Vanya here has a question how to change the mind pattern. Please, the first, the second, or the third speaker who will answer this question. Once again, the question is about how to change your mind pattern. Well, does it answer your question, Vanya?
Udah itu aja.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Does anybody else have any questions for the presenters? Well, if there is no more question, we are going to continue to our second topic, bullying, that will be presented by our first presenter, Prysneuwy, and then our second presenter, Syifa, and the third presenter is Vanya. Please.
Here I will explain the material about bullying. Next. What is bullying? Bullying is when a person is exposed repeatedly and over time to negative action on the part of one or more other person. Explain include saying hurtful things, making nicknames, teasing, excluding someone, hinting, shoving, pulling hair, spreading false rumors, and main gossip. Next, when does bullying and victimization start? Bullying can start at a very young age with beating, pinching, and cursing. Teasing, taunting, and glaring follow as students get older, along with shoving, pestering, and fighting. Boys generally threaten, fight, name call, and steal. Girls generally excluding others, gossip, and undermine friendship. Next, factors associated with bullying and school crime. Schools with low academic performance have higher crime rates. Schools with more certified teachers have lower crime rates. Data shows that schools that more commonly organized and thus have more highly qualitative teachers to interact positively with the student reduce the school crime and victimization. Communities at an economic survey are strong are strongly linked with student crime and weapon crime. Communities with little enough involvement or willingness to intervene with delinquent behavior saw more student crime. Next. Students of single-parent homes are more likely to carry a gun to school or participate in victimization. Students who have a closer relationship with their parents are less likely to participate in this type of behavior. Generally speaking, students who have a greater commitment to school and a higher level of performance are less likely to disregard others. And the next material, namely like effect to bullying, that will be delivered by Syifa.
Okay. Effect of bullying. 1. Affects both young and old. 2. Male and female. 3. Any ethnic group. 4. Variety of illness. 5. Back, back a head has, stomach has. 6. Psychological problems. 7. Anxiety, mood swings, irritability. 8. 104 in grades 6 to 10. 9. 77% of kids are mentally, verbally, and physically violent. 10. By high school, more violent and more likely to involve weapons. Once every 7 seconds. Next. Physical effects. 1. They get black eyes, bloody nose, cut, and even gunshot knife wounds. 2. Stomach heads and head hedge. Uh, Next, what are the type of bullying will be discussed by Vanya.
Okay, thank you. 5 type bullying. 1. Verbal bullying. This type of bullying is often subconsciously carried as a joke or ridicule. Harsh words, that come out of the mouths of parents when scolding children are also categorized as bullying because the effects are not immediate. Many people are comfortable engaging in verbal bullying, though the effect is long-term and long-lasting. Two is physical bullying. Children who are perpetrators of physical bullying are usually emotional in nature and lack empathy with their surroundings. Meanwhile, children who are victims of their oppression is not just a blow or an action that leave a mark. It can also be in the form of blocking in the middle of the road, bullying with a group of people, or petting small objects. Next. 3. Social bullying. Actions that are included in social bullying are isolation or indirect intimidation carried out in group. Children who are victims of this act often seem to be alone because they have difficulty making friends. 4 is cyberbullying. This bullying category is relatively new because it has only emerged since social media and the internet have become the consumption of the wider community, including children, not only in the form of status or negative image uploads. Cyberbullying can also be in the form of chat via chat application. Next. 5 is sexual bullying. Nowadays, there are also more cases of sexual abuse that befall children. Sexual harassment can also be categorized as bullying because the perpetrator has a negative tendency motive. From an early age, parents should start providing basic sex education to children. Make chat about sex fun and not awkward. Next. Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you very much for the presentation. The theme bullying. Well, I think we all agree that bullying is a very cruel thing. Yeah, it is against human. Bullying is not good, but unfortunately, bullying happens every time at school, at home, yeah, around the neighborhood, in the office, everywhere. Yeah. Does anybody here have a question for the presenters? Please kindly write your question or turn on the microphone to ask the question for yourself.
I would like to to ask a question about
Okay, please.
bullying. How to avoid the bullier if the one who bullied us is the one who bullied us is our own friends.
Okay. If the case is the bully person is our friend,
Yeah.
how can we avoid them?
Yeah.
Okay, we have the first question from Fatih, and then we also have another question from Zharfan in the chat box. Apart from school, where is the bullying going on and is the effect the same? So we have two questions here. Please, the first, the second, or the third presenter who will answer the question. Okay, while waiting for the answer, I believe it is such an interesting topic because we see bullying in our life. Yeah, we hear, we see, we know it happens around us. So I'm
Ibu, aku
sure.
bisa jawab yang di chat box.
Oh, okay. So
Jawab yang ini
Pris
dulu,
will answer Zharfan's question.
course in the home environment, friendship, and also different efeknya berbeda-beda.
Okay. Is that all? Does it answer your question, Zharfan?
Yes, thank you very much for the answer.
Okay. And for the question from Fatih, how can we avoid the bully if that one is our own friend? I believe it is such a tricky thing to do. Yeah, it's difficult, I think. Who will answer that question? Well, I would like to add a comment or what is it? Response, yeah, for the question. I believe bullying is wrong. Even from a family, even from our father or mother, brother, sister, or friend, nobody can do bullying. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It is perhaps our parents, or friends, family, or relatives, or teachers. Nobody has the right to do bullying. Bullying is never correct. It's always wrong. So, if we are bullied by our friend, of course, we have to take some courage to tell them that it's wrong. Or we have to be brave to report that our friend do something wrong. So it's not right to be ashamed or to be quiet if we are the victim of bullying. Speak up. Yeah, we can tell our teachers or parents that our friend does the wrong thing. And it also shows that we care about our friend, that we don't want them to keep doing the wrong things. Perhaps that's what I think as a moderator. Maybe the presenters will answer, or does it answer your question, Fatih?
I think it's enough.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Maybe I can help answer it. But,
very good.
but
Please.
use Indonesian.
Oke.
Oke, cara menghindari penindas dari orang yang menindas kita adalah mungkin cara paling mudahnya, karena itu teman kita sendiri, coba bicara padanya baik-baik dulu. Apa tujuan dari si pembuli ini, mau itu bully secara fisik atau mental. Aku yakin mungkin 70% itu niat dari temannya itu bukan untuk menyakiti. Nah, mungkin dari kitanya sendiri bisa lebih terbuka kalau pembahasan yang sebuah pembahasan yang dijadikan bahan candaan itu kita tersinggung dan nggak suka, jadi bisa saling mengerti lah dari situ. Mungkin bisa membantu. Apakah ini membantu, Fatih?
No.
Oke, ini cukup berlipat. Pada intinya ini ngobrol secara baik-baik dulu. bicarakan kalau apa yang teman kita lakukan itu kita nggak suka dan mohon untuk tidak dilakukan lagi atau jangan pernah dilakukannya lagi gitu.
Oke.
Aku harap
Well,
bantu.
thank you very much, Zharfan, for your kind help. If there is no more question, we will resume our two topics today. First, we have talked about mindset, and second, we have talked about bullying. And I think bullying and mindset are interconnected. We have a strong mindset. We can do anything against bullying. Well, thank you for participating today. Perhaps one of the presenters will share the list of attendance in the chat box, and you can all fill in the link of presence. Thank you very much, and I will see you again in the next occasion. Have a nice day, everyone.
Have a nice day too. Nice day.
Wah,
Congratulations ya, sudah selesai
enough.
semuanya, sudah lega.